With all of the sports, performance and luxury cars that we feature on Motor Week, it's very easy to forget your roots, your very first motor. Because unless you were very, very special and mummy and daddy bought you a Porsche for your birthday, chances are your first motor's something like this, a Citroen Saxo first. It's got a tiny engine, tiny insurance group, tiny fuel consumption, but has it got tiny driver appeal for someone just out of L plates? Well, for this, I need a volunteer. I need a student. Presenting AJ. AJ mate, have a look at the car. No more L plates, no driving instructor. You've got the freedom, you're out on your own. The open roads, what do you think?
It's all right.
I should point out at this stage that because AJ is quite a young student, he hasn't yet fully developed the ability to speak or express himself. So although he's going to be testing the car, I'll be giving him a helping hand. Right then AJ, let's go, it's drive time.
Do we have to?
AJ, get in the car and pick your feet up. Ever since its release, which has been a good few years now, the Saxo has been hugely successful and normally generates a deal more enthusiasm in young drivers than AJ's expressing. Powering the Saxo first, we get a 1.1 litre engine and it puts out about 60 brake horsepower, which isn't a great deal, but 0 to 60 time isn't that bad. I think about 12.5 seconds, but our students are never ever in a rush. That won't be a problem to them. Will it, AJ?
I suppose.
See what I mean? One of the first best features is that it looks very similar to the Pocket Rocket Saxo VTR model, which gives you plenty of street cred. It's quite roomy inside for a little car, and you can easily drag 4 angst students away from the uni bar in it. So what do you think to these corners then, AJ?
It's all right, I suppose.
I think what AJ is trying to say is this thing doesn't corner like a Saxo VTS or VTR. I say again, it's only £6,000, but the cornering is still quite good. It's a little bit soft, and if you do try and fly around some of these corners at 100 miles an hour, you will end up in a farmer's field. But at least that'll give you the opportunity to have a bit of a camp out and discuss your philosophy. What do you think, mate?
I suppose so.
When compared to the leading small car, the Ford Fiesta, the Saxo actually fares quite well. It's cheaper for starters, it's got a bigger boot, and that 1.1 litre engine is more economical than any of the Fiesta petrol units, even if it is a little down on power. Now, one of the biggest problems that any young motorist is going to face is insurance costs. Look at that water wet behind the ears. And for any car, even this, a Group 3, it's going to be expensive. What did you get on the phone, AJ?
1,600 quid.
1,600 quid. Now that was a fully comp, but still quite a lot of money when your car's only costing you £6,000. But what a lot of companies are now doing is doing introductory 1 and 2 year terms for young drivers where they actually pay your insurance. Although they only actually insure the car, not you, it lets you get started. It does let you get out on the open road into something that's not a banger. Now with this being an entry-level Saxo, don't expect too many whistles and bells for your £6,000. You get a driver's airbag and that's about it. There's no sunroof, no electric mirrors and windows and no power steering, which means poor AJ here has got to do a lot of work on the bends. Oh, bless him. But one thing you do get that is quite impressive is the stereo system. It's fairly basic, only a cassette player, 4 speakers, but it sounds really good and it makes AJ do this. Not everyone's cup of tea, but maybe I have discovered the way to get students to show a bit of life. There you go, AJ. That wasn't so bad, was it? I bet you need a sleep though after all that driving, don't you? Oh, cheers, AJ. What do you expect from a student? So maybe when I passed my test all those years ago, if you didn't spend a fortune on your car, you could end up with a real dog. Well, at £6,000, this Saxo First is a cracking car and it's great value for money. But AJ, it's over to you. Tell me, tell the viewers at home, you've had it all day. Fit the words together. Tell us what you really think about it.
Well, I think Albert Einstein summed it up best when he talked about his theory of relativity. Quite what it's got to do with the Saxo, I don't know. But he said when you're talking to a girl for 2 hours, it only seems like 2 minutes. But if you're sitting on a hot stove for 2 hours, it only seems like